Liverpool Sunderland. Ooh, where to start? Where to start on this one here? I have to say, I'm not as discouraged and frustrated as what I feel like I've seen and heard from a bunch of Liverpool fans and content creators online, and even Jamie Carragher last night commentating. I understand it. We're used to certain levels and standards that absolutely need to be hit, no question. I'm not debating that. It's not good enough, right? It's not good enough going from Premier League champions to where you are. And we can talk about the money, and you can throw in those digs as fans and pundits and media journalists, and I get all that. However, I want to start with the positive is that it felt like there was more confidence in Liverpool. We didn't crumble when it went 1-0 down, and we didn't lose. And I think in the short term, as a manager, that is something you'll take as a positive. I didn't feel like the frailty was there. We come back, and I honestly feel like we were on course to get that second goal and get that winner at Anfield. It was pretty buzzing. So I'll take those as small little positives, right? The reality of where Liverpool are right now, I think those small things I just said are little wins, little small baby steps, and that's the reality of where it is, right? On the flip side to that, still a lot of individual mistakes. Van Dijk's at fault for the goal, no question. He's been a little bit poor. Is his head a bit gone with Konate next to him? Konate's getting a lot of flack. Konate's not great again last night. A lot of things about McAllister moving the ball slowly. Yeah, I get it. I think Liverpool as a whole moved the ball really slowly. I think my biggest concern, and I've said this, and I did it when I got the tactics board out, or the board out a couple of weeks ago, I think almost worse than your team being really shit, like Wolves at the bottom of the table sometimes. I think that one thing that's worse than that is your team not looking like they know how to create chances to score goals. I always used to find that really boring and really frustrating. And at the very least, I used to think, well, someone just ping it from outside the box. And I know that's kind of like last resort and all that, and it's meaning you can't break them down. But it's a big worry for me for Liverpool. Slot talked in his press conference after the game, and he mentioned Cody Gakpo getting the ball, and he didn't feel like Cody could get past players 1v1 like he wanted him to. And I'm listening to that interview, and I'm thinking, in all the times we've had Cody Gakpo here, I don't think he's a great 1v1 player to get past people. He does the Coutinho-esque cut inside onto that right foot and try and bend it into the corner. And even as of right now, those bends into the corner are lifted balls to the back post every time. He rarely takes his man on down the line. It's very predictable when you're Sunderland, you're going to sit in a low block, right? You're happy if he just cuts across the box. There's loads of your players there to defend it. It's going to be something special to beat the goalkeeper. And even Slot said that, I'm looking for something special, but he alluded to kind of Cody Gakpo being that main man. And I've felt that a lot this season, that he's looked at Gakpo to be quite a big spark for Liverpool going forwards. And I just don't think he's that player. And I'm not trying to just bash on Cody Gakpo. I'm not like his biggest fan. I get what he does. I liked how it worked last season with him and Luis Diaz. But I don't think he's your starting star, bring a spark player. I think he's a good squad team player that can absolutely add to a Premier League title winning team, which he already has done. But he's not Luis Diaz. He's not Mo Salah, when Salah used to be able to take people on 1v1 with his pace. And Liverpool just lack that in the wide areas. There's no one that can get at people and get past people. And even Salah comes on yesterday. You know, he's dropped again, which is a big call, but I think probably the right call. Not that I think he's been the problem, but he's not offering much. I don't think he offers much again there yesterday. Again, I'm still so confused as to what the role of Liverpool's number 9 is to do. Isak's finish is prime example of get him in the box, but we get the ball and we just want to just cross it into the box all the time. And it's like, is that really the plan? I don't think we have anyone built for that. Like, if you want to go get someone that does that, you've got Haaland, you've got Voltemada. It's not really the Liverpool way, and I'm starting to lose a little bit of faith in him with regards to that part of the pitch. I think other areas are getting better and is being coached better. I don't think it's great. There's still mistakes there, but there was little pressing moments last night where we get the ball back quickly and we win it high. Van Dijk steps up, wins some headers in there, and we keep the ball, which I liked. But it's that final third area that's just quite frankly boring and slow and predictable. Look, we've spent a lot of money, in particular in attacking areas. We need players with pace in those areas that can get by people 1v1. And I know there's not always those tons of opportunities when teams sit a bit deeper against you, but teams are not fearing Liverpool as much anymore. And it's going to allow a bit more space. And we need to have those pacey attacking wingers to get by people 1v1. And I think that we see, like, he went on a lot about PSG last season. I mean, their three forwards are a prime example for that. Kind of Real Madrid-esque, isn't it? Like, get the front through the ball and let them run at people and make things happen. And then the flip side of that, you know, as he alludes to, you need 11 players to defend off the ball in the Premier League, and you need to find wingers that are able to do that. So I really think that's where Liverpool are lacking. I really think that's where they've gone wrong in the recruitment, and I really think it's hampering us going forwards. But positive is baby steps. Didn't crumble after going 1-0 down. And by the way, Sunderland, who have beaten Chelsea this season, drew with Arsenal. They played City yet this season? I think they have City this weekend potentially, no? They got City coming up soon anyway. Yeah, it's just, it's tough. I thought Florian Wirtz, the game and the team should start to go through him. I think if the plan is for life without Salah and it's not working with Salah, you just go ahead and you have to just bite the bullet and get that going now, which I think he's trying to do. There's a couple of little things between him and McAllister that I do like. So not all doom and gloom. It's just where Liverpool are at, and that's the reality of it. And it's back to basics and a draw after going 1-0 behind against a decent Sunderland team. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take. So that'll be that.